Brianne.
Good morning, Amanda. Yes, it is going to be a little bit of a wet one once again today. We are seeing some low pressure hanging out in the region. Already seeing some impacts of that rainfall in parts of New Brunswick. We should see that enter into most of Nova Scotia, into Cape Breton, as well as Prince Edward Island a little bit later this afternoon. Now tonight there will be some flurries in our forecast as we see temperatures drop a little bit heading into tomorrow. So a mix of some snow as well as some rain overnight. But for today, we're looking at higher temperatures in Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia. 6 is your high in Fredericton, 12 in Halifax, and 10 your high in Charlottetown. Around in the region, a little bit of rain hanging around in the region. Of course, we are experiencing low pressure in our area. There is a low pressure system that was coming through yesterday that's going to be a little bit stalled out just to the south of Nova Scotia. But we're also seeing some more low pressure moving in from western parts of Canada. We can already see that impacting into New Brunswick as we head throughout the day. Of course, a little bit cooler up in northern parts of New Brunswick, so we are seeing some flurries coming through as well. So a little bit more of a wintry mix as we start our day. We do have a rainfall warning in effect that we do need to talk about. So that is going to be in the Avalon Peninsula over in Newfoundland, and that is going to begin later tonight. So we should see a little bit of a reprieve from rainfall throughout the course of this afternoon, but then it's going to start pouring heavily once again, and that's going to continue into Thursday. So something to consider if you are in the area. As we take a look here at current temperatures as we start our day, we're looking at pretty average type temperatures throughout most of the Maritimes to start today. A little bit warmer over in Newfoundland and a little bit cooler up in Labrador. We do have a little bit of that fog hanging around, especially in the coastal cities. So something to consider as you drive into work this morning. Now, taking a look here at our forecasted timeline, like I said, a little bit of flurry mix up in northern parts of New Brunswick. That's going to creep into the rest of the province as we head throughout the day. We are going to continue to see those showers hanging around. Should see most of those showers entering into Prince Edward Island and Cape Breton after that noon hour into eastern parts of Nova Scotia as well. And then we have that wintry mix that's going to be hanging around overnight in Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, as well as into Newfoundland. That we're going to continue to see some of that wintry mix heading throughout the course of the morning. We're seeing a significant drop in temperature. So that's why we're going to kind of see some more significant flurries coming through. As we can see here, the majority of the rainfall hanging around in that southern portion of New Brunswick, heading into eastern parts of Nova Scotia, as well as Prince Edward Island. And then again, over in that Avalon Peninsula, we're starting to see some of that rainfall as well. We're going to only see trace amounts of accumulated snow, but we are going to be seeing some flurries coming through, unfortunately, as we head throughout the day. An increase in wind gusts as well as we head throughout today into tonight once more of that weather comes through.